In this video, we will discuss the functions in C++. So first we will see how a function prototype is written, then we will see how to declare function. We will also run an example program, and finally we will discuss one homework. A function is a set of C++ statements which runs only when it is called. And what is the use of a function? So without writing the same set of statements again and again in different places of a program, we can call the function. For example, if you want to find average of some set of numbers in many places of your C++ code. So what you do is you write a set of statements to find the average of some numbers and keep it as a function and call this function whenever necessary in your program. You don't have to repeat the same set of codes in every place. Now we will see how what is function declaration means. A function declaration means informing the compiler about a function's name, return type and parameters. So a function prototype is written in this way. First you write the return type of the function, that means the data type, whether it is integer, float, double, etc. Then the function name, then in bracket the list of parameters. First you write the data type of the first parameter, then comma you write the data type of the second parameter, etc. And now we will see how a function is being called. First you write the function name and in bracket you list the parameters. Now a function definition is written in this way. So first you write the return type of the function name, and in bracket you write data type of first parameter name, comma data type of the second parameter name, etc. And in curly brackets you will write the body of the function. So now we will see an example code using function to integrate a function using using trapezoidal rule. So first we open the program file through the editor Geany. So you can see first we write the prototype of the function. Data type is float, function name is fun, and in bracket the parameters, only one parameter is there and its data type is float. So this is the function prototype. Now you come to the main function where you declare the limits of integration. You also write the some variables, and you do the execution of the program here. Then you call the function by function name and in bracket the parameter, function name in bracket parameter name. So you can call the function in this way. So you are calling the function many times. See, you are calling the function in a for loop n times, and you are calling functions after the for loop also 2 times, and the last set of statements, this is the function definition. So you can see first is the data type or the return type of the function name, and data type of the parameter and parameter. Then you write the whatever body of the program here, and you return the value from this program. Now we will execute this program. So you know how to execute this program. Type the compiler name first, then the program file name -o. You can write name of the executable here and press enter. So you can run the executable now. So it is asking the lower and upper limits of integration. So let me make it 0 and 1, and the total number of intervals, let me put 100. So the result of integration is 0.5. Here the function is only x, so integral of x within limit 0 and 1 will give you 0.5. Okay. Now you write a program to integrate a function using Simpson's rule. Okay. Thank you.